Welcome to another exciting educational video brought to you by Vision Concept Academy. So in this video, we'll be looking at the properties of quadrilaterals as we build up in our geometry, plane geometry. The last time we did straight lines and we did a triangle, but the quadrilaterals are shapes that are four-sided and there are different kinds with different names. Here in the board, we have the parallelogram. And the properties of parallelogram is that two opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. So if I have this side forming a parallelogram, A, B, C, and D. So this side, line AB and line CD, they are opposites and they are parallel and equal in length. So these two arrows going this way shows the equality of those sides, and this one arrow going this way the same direction and 1 the number shows equality. So this AB and CD, they are opposite sides. AB and CD are opposite sides, and the same way CD, BD and AC are opposite sides, so they are equal. So this and this, they are equal, and also opposite angles are equal. So this one I'm doing here like this, double angle position for angle C and angle B, they are equal. Likewise, angle A and angle D are also equal. So the diagonal bisect each other. Bisecting means that this diagonal AD will cut BD at two equal halves. The same thing. Diagonals bisect each other, and the area of a parallelogram is base times perpendicular height. So base is line BD, perpendicular height is, if I subtend this one like this, between this place and this place, that's H, or I can do it here. So if I extend this line like this, perpendicular height is this point to where the B is. So if you can get a perpendicular height, and we have the base, you can find the area of a parallelogram. So these are the properties of a parallelogram. And for rhombus looks like this. This is how rhombus looks like. It says all sides are equal in length. So if I have A, B, C, and D, line AB and is equal to BC. Let me write it down. AB line is equal to BD line is equal to CD line and is equal to AC line. All the lines are equal. It's like this, the square of this quadrilateral. This is the quadrilateral, though it's just slanting like this. So all the sides are equal. Then opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides. So this side and this side are parallel. That means if I continue the line like this, they will never meet. The same thing like this. If I continue like this and continue like this, they will never meet. Okay, so opposite angles are equal. So this angle and this angle, they are equal. This one, too, and this one, they are also equal. Diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. Bisecting means that it cuts each other, cuts. This one also bisect, cuts at 90 degrees. So the angle where it does the cutting is 90 degrees. Okay, so the diagonals bisect the corner angle. So this diagonal goes and bisects. That's cut it into two equal halves. So it does it. This one, the same thing, cut into two equal halves. And the area is half times this length and this length, rhombus. Area of a rhombus is equals to half into line AB, AD, and line BC. So that's what is here, diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. So this is for parallelogram and rhombus. So we're going to go to the next set of quadrilaterals and also discuss their properties. Okay, so the next one we have kites. This is a kite and this is a trapezium. So for the kite, this is the shape of the kite. For the kite, two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. So these sides adjacent, they are equal. See, anytime I draw two lines like this, it shows that they are equal. Okay, so a single pair of opposite angles are equal. So this one now, they're opposite, they are equal, they are equal. And if you see, if you check this kite here, this triangle, let me name it A, B, C, center is O, and here is D. So triangle AOB and triangle COB, they are similar triangles. Why? Because this side, this base and this base, they are the same. This and they are the same as well. This angle, they are the same. They are congruent, actually. We talked about congruence in the last video. They are congruent. So it's just for you to look at the shapes, look at the symbols to show the dimensions, and also to see how they can relate. Okay, so if you don't know about congruent angles, check out the next video that is pinned up on the comment on the description. You will check, you will get this particular example. I'm just saying. Okay, so diagonals bisect each other at an angle. So these are diagonals. AC and DB, they are diagonals, and they bisect each other at an angle. The shorter diagonal is the one that is bisected by the longer diagonal. So this one now is bisected by the longer diagonal into 2 equal halves. So that's why this one is having three strokes here, 3 strokes here, showing that AO and OC are the same thing. So the area of the kite is actually half times diagonal DB line times diagonal AC. So that's what I wrote here. So this is the area of a kite. Just multiply this diagonal and this diagonal, divide by 2. Divide by 2. Okay, so for the trapezium, so at least one pair of the opposite sides is parallel. So this one pair, this is one pair is parallel. I can also say these are parallel because if I continue with this line like this, they are going to meet. So they're not parallel. They are not parallel. They're not indefinitely at distance, constant distance from each other. But these ones, if you continue the line, they will never meet. And the area is the sum of the two sided, sum of the two sides times height. So area, let me use notation to represent it. Area is equals to, if I have line this as A, B, C, and D. So area is half times sum of two sides, line AB plus line CD. Okay, this line AB, this line CD, then times height. So height is the separation between these two. Height can also come and be given here like this. This can also be height. You understand? Okay, so taking all these relationships, even as we proceed to discuss about rectangle and square. That's the last two for properties of quadrilateral, rectangle. Okay, so for square and rectangle, I have the square that looks like this. So all sides of the square are equal in length. So A, B, C, D. So for square, line AB is equal to line BD is equal to line CD and is equal to line AC. So they are all equal. Okay, so the two opposite sides are parallel. So parallel looks like this. If I do like this arrow, mind me, this arrow is parallel, and this symbol is equal. So this is parallel to this, and this is parallel to this. Okay, so corners of the angles are 90 degree. Corner angles, all these angles here, 90 degree, 90 degree. Same thing with the rectangle. Okay, so diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. So I have corner angle 90 degree, then the diagonals also bisect each other at 90 degree. So 90 degree at the center, 90 degree at the edges. So diagonal bisect the corner angle. So this diagonal come here, cut this one into 45, 45. Bisect means cut into 2 equal half. And the area is side times side. If this is L, it's times L. So area of a square is L square, or is B, line BD times line CD. Just take this side and multiply by this side. So that's the area of the side. And if you say find perimeter, perimeter is just like to sum up all the sides. So it's AB plus BD plus DC plus CA. That's for perimeter. But area is what I'm interested in, and it is just the side times side. So for rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if I have here as A and here as B, here as C and here as D, it means that line AB and line CD, they are equal. They are also parallel. They are also parallel. So if I come here again, line AC and line BD are equal. Note all these properties that are on this or by the side of these shapes, because sometimes you'll be asked in the exam, to identify which of the following is the property of this. Understand? That is why I took pains to have this on the board for you and analyze this statement by statement. Okay, so the two lines opposite are equal and parallel. The two all the corner angles are 90 degrees, just like as we have in square. All the corner angles are 90 degrees. All the corner angles are 90 degrees, and the diagonals are equal and bisect each other. So they are equal and cut each other into two equal halves. Okay, so the base, the area is the length times the breadth or base times height. Area is the length times breadth or base times height. So these are the properties of cyclic quadrilateral. I hope this video has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing.